Welcome to RPG A Day 2016. This is day 6, and this one is most amazing thing a gaming group has done for their community. Now, there's a lot of different directions I could go with this video, and so I'm just going to touch on a couple of things that I've seen happen that have been fantastic. But number one, the RPG Brigade and Brigade Con every year do an amazing thing raising money for Child's Play. Child's Play is an organization that takes the donations and gives games to children in hospitals. And that's great. You know, it provides entertainment for kids who otherwise might have a hard time getting these things due to the expensive hospital bills and things like that. A lot of the kids are terminal. So that's cool. Now, I have not been part of a specific gaming group who has done anything for the community necessarily, such as, you know, that. I did volunteer the first year Brigade Con, ran a game, played in a game, was involved in a chat, and that was great. I was part of the closing ceremonies, I believe, 2 years now. So basically the last 2 years since it started, which again has been awesome. But yeah, now I personally, not gaming related, have donated to charities such as Chad Tough, which is a charity which is for DIPG. It's a brain cancer that is fatal. If you get it, you're going to die. And I haven't heard of anybody who has survived it. Not that anyone has. I don't know the specifics. You know, I first heard about it because I'm a Michigan fan and it affected the local community. I'm from a city called Saline, and this kid was the grandson of Lloyd Carr, and who was a former Michigan coach, and he ended up dying from it last summer. But yeah, so I followed that for a few years now, and I've donated a little bit to it. Would like to do more for that in the future. Now, unrelated to things like that, some amazing things that has happened in the community that, you know, I feel partly responsible for was starting the one-shot group. Before that, there wasn't a lot of online games being played on YouTube and stuff. There was Twitch and there were people doing it, but it wasn't as common as it is now. And about 2 years ago, I did a live chat during this weekend, you know, Gen Con weekend, and it led to me doing more live chats over a couple weeks after that. That led to the Tabletop RPG one-shot group. Started off as a single group that became 2 groups that then became 1 group again. And what we did is we had a group for just talking about RPGs. Then we had a group that was for running RPGs, which we decided, hey, let's use the events tab. Let's bring it back together as one and move forward. And that's what we did. Now it's changed a lot. When it started, it was, you know, about playing games. It was about talking about RPGs. It was everything. And the idea was that we weren't going to moderate it. We were going to let people sort it out. If someone was a dick, leave the post there and let other people see that they're a dick and not play with them. I loved it. I loved that method. I still think that method works. And still, you know, I wish we could go back to those days. There were people that got banned later on because of the drama they stirred up. I only banned 1 person that wasn't a spam bot in the time that I ran it, up until 3,500 people. And it became a lot because you get a lot of messages from people saying, hey, you need to ban them, you know, ban this person, ban that person. And you can only tell someone to block them so many times until, you know, you just get tired of repeating yourself. Had another person that ultimately was the straw that broke the back and made me give it up. I left the one-shot group. I left it in charge with Ian and Andrew Knapp. And I mean, it's changed in the almost a year now that I haven't been, or that I wasn't there. It wasn't a year. It was about 8 months. Changed a lot in that 8 months. Came back. I'm on the admin team. Yeah, and it's just not the same as it was before. It's just how it is. Some people think it's better. Some people don't. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. But ultimately, it's still there. It's still for running games, and I think a lot of people are having fun with it. And so my point with this is, I think what we did 2 years ago was we changed how RPGs were handled online. We made it so kids who were out in the country who don't have a lot of friends can play online. And it's not that there weren't ways to do it before. There were, but it seems like we've made it more accessible and it's more out there. And a lot more people are playing games that weren't before. So, there's a lot of amazing things that our community has done. Whether it's the Brigade Con convention or the One Shot Group, which is now partnered, I believe, with the Brigade Con. So a lot of great things, and I hope to see more great things happen in the near future. I mean, just 2 small years, 3 now for Brigade, 2 years, 2 years, 3 years. Maybe it's been 3 years. Gosh, I don't even remember. But I hope to see it continue to grow and continue to help our community. I think it will. And maybe we'll see more innovative ideas in the near future that will help our community. I would love to see that. So that's it. I'm going to end the video here, but thank you so much for watching, and go be a part of Brigade Con. Go buy your shirts. All the proceeds go to Child's Play. Go and donate to foundations like Chad Tuff and things like that. Help your communities, your local communities. I haven't done anything with my gaming group, but this RPG a day 6 has inspired me. So I might see if my gaming group wants to raise some money and do something in the future. Not sure yet, but I'll talk to them about it. And that might be kind of cool. See if we can do something. So with that, I want to thank you guys very much. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share it with your buddies, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.